You'll remember last episode, Mike, Craig, and I head off from Little River, South Carolina, headed south for the sun and Florida. And Craig gets the fishing poles in the water and catches tuna right off the bat.
Bells on because we
shared in our night watches.
Right now the wind's about 16 knots.
We arrived at Port Canaveral late in the afternoon on Monday.
It's been a long, hard season. I'm feeling weary to my bones. I guess that's my reason. I packed my bags and now I'm gone. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea, that's where you find tender red.
Last episode, we arrived Fort Canaveral late in the afternoon, and we just wanted to share a little video footage on our trip in dodging cruise boats. So you can kind of see from the chart plotter, we got a lot of action going here, coming into Port Canaveral. We have all these carnival ships coming out. We have 4 of them coming out. Now, I think it's simply finally our turn to enter the port. We are docked and secure, bumpers are out, lines are tied, we're ready to go to Fish Lips for dinner, have a beer, relax, and of course, it's a quick stop to refuel and clean the boat and provision. And I want to get on the weather, make sure we're all set to go across the Gulf Stream tomorrow. And we confer with Susan and Tanya on Long Island. They have been studying the weather with Predict Wind and Windy and all their sources. And we see we have a great route. We're going to have an east-northeast wind, which will give us a good balance on our leeway versus the Gulf Stream current, and we're going to have a straight track across to Grand Bahama. Port Canaveral is one of our favorite stops. We are heading back out the inlet to the Atlantic to head back down the coast towards West Palm and then our turn towards Grand Bahama. We've had a great fast overnight, but ate at Fish Lips. I know Mike's favorite place is Grills. The Cape Marina staff is just awesome. They have the dock all ready for us to come in late, and coffee in the morning, great showers, great laundry. We were all set to head to the Bahamas.
So here we are getting ready to pull out of port to start our second leg. And you can see Randy's at the helm doing his thing. And you'll see shortly here what he's trying to avoid. So, how amazing is that, you guys? We are right next to this cruise ship. You can see Athens of the Sea, and if I recall, I think this is one of the biggest ships afloat, but we're going to have to look that up and document that. So, but what a cool perspective. You can see the people up on top, and they look like little people up there. So pretty freaking amazing. Just another one of the experiences you get when you're in the water coming out of Port Canaveral. You can see how long this video is, kind of how long the boat is. And I'll see if I can't get a little bit of a shot back at it, but we've got a little bit of stuff to deal with on our boat here. So, what a beautiful day we have to start out, and what a cool experience it is to see these ships and be right up next to them. We'll get back to you.
Okay, Craig, what's today?
Randy, it's Taco Tuesday, but not only is it Taco Tuesday, it's Tuna Taco Tuesday.
Oh yeah, we got the extra T. We didn't get that.
Fresh tuna,
Tuna Taco Tuesday.
fresh tuna tacos tonight for dinner. We're going to dice up some peppers and little mix of good stuff, and we'll see if it tastes any good.
We know it's going to taste good.
I think it'll be great.
Because we're on our way to the Bahamas and we're at sea, it's going to taste phenomenal.
The setting makes the dinner sometimes, not the chef, but the chef has to do his work. So that's on me. Hopefully I don't get these guys sick or anything. It'll be a wonderful meal.
So we're eating the fish you caught.
I know.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Tuna Taco Tuesday, everyone.
Yep.
New tradition aboard LaVenture.
Yep. Coming at you.
And Mike's sitting back here enjoying the sun.
Yep. Just relaxing.
Warming up. Because as you can see out there, there's sun on the water. There's sun in the sky. There's blue sky. There's blue water.
Easy
And we're
rollers.
moving.
Gentle
Yes.
rollers.
Yep. Oh yeah, we got to show you this. So we have these gentle rollers out here. They're about 9 seconds. So they just kind of come and gently lift the boat up. So we have kind of this cool, smooth ride. Great day on the water. We're leaving Port Canaveral behind us. We're going to be off West Palm and just make the turn if everything looks good. We're expecting about 11, 12, 13, maybe 14 knots of wind, and we're just going to do a beam reach and screech across the Gulf Stream and get there on Thursday. So anyway, getting ready to enjoy Tuna Taco Tuesday. Okay, we're headed down the coast of Florida, and we got some wind. It's been kind of calm, but we got some wind. So Mike and I got the sails up, and we're in the 6s, and we're moving. So, beautiful afternoon off the coast of Central Florida, headed south, and we're moving under sail, and we kind of paralleling another sailboat, a monohull. He's still bare bones under motor, so we're going to pass him up. I'm kind of looking forward to that. We are off. Look at that beautiful new mainsail. Craig's getting ready for Taco Tuesday, Tuna Taco Tuesday. So we're going to go into the galley. Okay, Craig, you're getting all the ingredients ready. Peppers, onions,
I got a great sous chef helping me here now, so we're going to put them to work. We're going to prep a little bit here, and it will be delish. So. And gosh, Randy, we pulled our vegetable thing out there, and there were some treats in there I forgot about. Like some fresh.
See, we did some pretty good
I know.
shopping, you know, in Little River.
Pretty do tell.
We had a lot more food than we thought.
Fresh,
Well, we kind of thought we did.
yep, fresh blueberries and some carrots and
Oh, I forgot the
some
carrot.
cherry tomato poppers here. For
I know, and I love those
Oh,
baby
yeah.
carrots. You can just pop them and they're
Yeah.
healthy.
Yep, so it's going to be another good 3 days, see?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
So, Sherry, Dawn, and Lisa, we are kind of eating like kings, believe it or not.
All right. These on so we don't get a little finger involved.
And we've got some of our ingredients over here. The sauce and
Soy, EBO, and
oh yeah,
and butter.
and butter.
Okay. A little dice here. And then I'm going to have you do the peppers, Mike, while I get the fish cut out.
Okay,
Chef's cooking.
chefs are cooking here.
Anytime you want to bring someone to the kitchen, you just put a little garlic and butter on and start heating it up, and look out. They'll come running.
We don't have to use all of that. If
So I'm not gonna. Yeah. Little onion, little garlic. We got some beautiful red peppers and orange peppers, and they're sweet, so they will be really good on a taco. We're going to saute these up. We're going to put them back in this tin. And we're going to throw our tuna on. Sear that up. Get us a tortilla and magic's going to happen.
Absolutely.
Together.
Ah, there's the tuna cooking.
Seared tuna.
Seared tuna.
Blade should hopefully be boneless. It is. We're doing that in a little garlic butter with a little soy, so we'll add a little Asian twist to it.
I'm sous chefing over here.
Yeah, Mike's sous chefing.
Then I'll give you one, Mike, if you'll hand me another one, and then let Randy load this. I'll put a piece of fish on it.
Is it good?
And these tacos are disappearing quickly.
Yours
All
will
right.
get cold.
So everyone knows we caught tuna coming down the coast, and I thought they were, maybe you call them blackfin some places, but in Mexico I thought they were bonitas, and in Mexico they don't keep the bonitas. So I was a little concerned about keeping more fish than we really wanted and killing them. So we kept one and cleaned it up, and apparently there are a couple different species of bonita, and some are better or more palatable than others. So, and that's according to a friend of Mike's. So we did the tacos tonight, and
It's going to be a drippy. Watch out.
And heck, Mike's almost finished his off.
Yeah, really good.
I got a head start.
Yeah.
When you take fish out of the bag and you don't just have an aroma that hits you hard, you
That's
know
a good
it's
sign.
probably a good sign. And that's the way it was.
So we give the chef an A+ tonight.
A+.
And the fisherman. Not only was he the chef, but he caught the fish, right, Craig?
Yeah.
Chief
Yeah,
cook and bottle washer.
Yeah.
He does it all.
I'm glad that I can contribute.
Well, Mike helped slice stuff.
Yeah, I
Yep.
saw.
Yeah, Mike was a pretty integral part of the team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great sous chef.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about 3:30 in the morning on Wednesday, and we are on the edge of the stream, just a little bit north of West Palm. And in about 2.5 hours, we will make our turn into the crossing of the Gulf Stream to Freeport, Grand Bahama. We have about 11 knots of wind. Right now, we're picking up a little bit of the edge of the stream, so we're only going about 4.5 knots. Again, we're losing a knot and a half because of the stream against us, but that stream goes almost all the way to West Palm, so we have to get in the edge of it to get to our turning point. We're excited. We're going to be in the Bahamas, in 12 to 14 hours. And everything, again, the weather just looks great. We have a full moon, pretty clear sky, no steep waves. The waves are just kind of low and lumpy, just like advertised in the weather report. In fact, everything looks just like advertised. The only thing is the wind's a little bit less. So instead of reefing, we'll probably go with full sail just to have power to get through that current. And again, thanks for joining us on Sailing on the Venture.
It is now time to make that turn and to head across the Gulf Stream, and we are off.
Here we are, we're on the back side of getting through the Gulf Stream. And all this ocean out here, and we're coming through the shipping lane, as you can see. So for the last 3-4 miles and 30 or 40 minutes, we've been wondering if this guy was going to get in front of us or go behind us, and you can see who won the battle. We would have had to give way for him anyway, but it's pretty amazing to be out in the middle of the ocean and you have to alter your course to get around this guy. So now we're back to sailing again.
Wednesday morning, and we're already halfway across the stream on our way to Freeport, clear in at Port Lacaya. Our leeway is counteracting the current, so we've got a straight shot. We're sailing. It's just a great morning already.
Just showing you the view from my porthole in my bunk. Pretty cool. Come back here. You can see behind the movement. And after I tidy up my bunk area, I'll take a picture of it. Here we are after a couple days of sailing, coming into Freeport on the Grand Bahamas.
We're in the Bahamas, woohoo!
So we made it.
Yeah.
We're getting really close, and I wanted to show you guys here if we can get the perspective of the horizon. Sometimes the wind doesn't help you as much as you'd like it to, so we're motoring straight into basically an easterly wind, and we're bucking the waves up and down, and so you can see what a ride this is.
Bucking boat ride.
Yep, a bucking boat ride. It was. And fortunately, all of us have our sea legs, and no seasickness, so that's a good thing. Thursday morning, last night we came into the Grand Banks, Bahamas in Freeport, and this is the marina that we're checked into for at least a few hours today. We have to clear into the Bahamas and get registered so we can go fishing. And Randy's putting together the course of where we're going to go today. I think we're going to sail today and do an overnight down to an island south of here. So we had a real good passage yesterday. It was long. We beat the waves pretty hard, but we made it in about 11 o'clock last night. I'll take a little bit of pictures of when we're leaving. The channel coming in here is really, really cool, but really sketchy. So hope you're having a good Thursday. We'll be back.
Good morning. We are at Freeport. We are specifically at Port Lakaya, the Grand Bahama Yacht Club. And our friend Fabian, the dockmaster, left the T-dock on the end open for us to come in at night. And we got here about 11 last night, had a beer and went to bed. And then this morning we got up and did customs, and we just have really just the most beautiful day. This is such a cool marina with cool boats and just great people. So we topped off our fuel, we're topping off our ice, we're gonna get some Bahamian beer, some Sands and Calicks. And our Bahamian flag is up on the mast, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna show you. There it is, flying. We are officially cleared in to the Bahamas, and it's flying along with our Lightkeepers Marina flag, our home in South Carolina and Little River, thanks to Beth and John. And again, thanks to the Customs, Bahamian Customs and Fabian, we have our Bahamian flag up and flying. Brand new, ready for more adventures on the venture in the Bahamas.
Thanks for watching this week. We are all cleared in officially in the Bahamas, and we have a fishing permit for Craig to fish the whole rest of the trip. Craig doesn't disappoint, and we have more fishing and more fish that we catch and cook. So again, stay tuned. Thanks to the crew. Thanks, Craig, Mike. We're having a great time, and the cooking is great. So join us next week as we head to Highborn Key, and then the next episode we get the Code Zero up and meet the gals in Staniel Key. So stay tuned for many more adventures on this fall sailing trip.
Beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow.